hear your voice, Eric. I'm doing okay.
So, yeah, I apologize for this weather, but welcome to hurricane season in Florida.
Oh my gosh. As long as I can stay on the ground, I'm fine.
Oh, yeah. You guys should be all right. So, what did practice look like today, and just how's the team feeling about 4 days from now?
I mean, practice felt pretty good. We had a scrimmage against Connecticut where I thought both teams played pretty well. We practiced beforehand, so we just tried to fix some things that we didn't do great yesterday. And I thought we tried our best to apply that to the half game scrimmage that we had. And I have to look at the video a little bit more, the film a little bit more, but some things I thought we did better yesterday, and I still think we got a ways to go with some other things. So we're getting there. It's a work in progress, but we're getting there.
Now, did all the ladies play today, and how are they looking physically for the season?
No, everybody didn't play today. Z didn't play. I gave her a day off. I just wanted her to rest. We've been going really hard with her as far as, doing extra work and stuff like that. So I thought it was a good day to actually get some more players, some rhythm, and probably give Z a break. And so tomorrow we have a day off. So it was good to give her 2 days off, and then we'll go and we'll game prep for Las Vegas.
Appreciate it.
Doug Feinberg.
Hey, Coach, when you guys get to the season actually starting, do you think it's going to be more days off from practices just because you have games every other day, it seems? Is that the norm, or is it going to be something different, you think?
We have to be very creative with how we're going to do things. We want to give them as much rest as possible. I think it was very interesting that we're one of only maybe 2 teams to have 10 consecutive games with only 1 day off in between. I thought that could have been done a little bit better for everybody to benefit from rest, especially in this condensed season. But that's the cards that we were dealt, and we're going to have to be creative when dealing with them. So it's probably not going to be as much practice time on the floor because we want them to be off their legs as much as possible. It's going to be a lot of film work, but we'll have spirited shoot-arounds and things of that nature. So we'll just go how their bodies are, and we'll try to adjust and adapt.
Thanks, Coach.
Aaron Whaling.
Hey, Coach. So we've heard a lot from the players about how they're excited about the upcoming game against the Aces. But for you, how's it going to feel when that tip-off happens and you're back on the sidelines?
I'm going to be excited to be coaching them. Doesn't matter who we're playing against. I don't really care. We're going to game prep, but I'm just excited to coach our group.
Thanks, Coach.
I apologize if I'm not pronouncing this name right. Ja Pa. I think I just unmuted you. Let's try again.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi, is that better?
Yep, much better. I can hear you now.
All right,
Thank
there you go. Hi, it's Jason Palmer from Crusader Newspaper, Coach.
Oh, okay.
That's all right. You're doing my nickname, Kelly. That's okay.
I think you up as that, but I'll go with it.
Yeah, no problem. Coach, we've asked about the players a lot, but how are you and your staff going to physically handle this grind of not having a lot of off days? That's the first question. And my second question is, from a strategic standpoint, you're not really going to have a lot of time to also scout the teams you're playing with just these one-off days. So just how are you all going to do this physically, your coaching staff, and how is this going to affect your scouting strategy?
I'm laughing because that's the question that you asked. I never thought that I would get that question today. We were doing a transition drill, and I was in the middle of the drill. So instead of jumping off the floor, I actually ran and raced Ruthie, and I pulled my hamstring. So that's a good question. I have to get treatment today. Because I pulled my hamstring trying to race our rookie. She beat me, I think. I hope I got to look at the video. But it's going to be tough. It's going to be really challenging. But we have a coaching staff that really likes to grind, really likes to work. And, We do whatever it takes. So if that means, lack of sleep, that's lack of sleep, but we'll get it done. So we're going to do whatever it takes to get done and put them into an easier situation to kind of understand and execute.
Thank you.
Great. Jake Meister.
Hey, Coach, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Cool. So Diamond Shields has been talking a lot about her play toward the back of the basket, and I was wondering if you've seen anything in practice that's really stuck out from her play in that area specifically.
Diamond is talented. I think when you have a team like we have, we just have to find her and make her game easier. But she can do a lot of things. I still remember her rookie year when I was in Minnesota, and she came into Minnesota and she dropped 28 on us and they won. And it was a lot of back to the basket where she was posting up Maya Moore and just showing her talent. I think she was excited to play against Maya, but that's something that I'll never forget. So we have to, we continue to find ways to make her job easier. And, we have some stuff in there to get her back to the basket. And hopefully we have some stuff to kind of get her to be able to exploit everyone in all facets, that whether that's face-ups, whether it's at the three-point line. So, she's pretty well-rounded, and I think that's just one small aspect of her game that she does really well.
Thank you, sir.
Jason, we'll head back to you.
Back to me. Fine. Coach, what do you think are going to be the strength of this team this year?
I guess that's a good one. I think our chemistry is going to lead us to, ball movement and be willing to share the ball and get the ball, penetrate and get the ball to the other side of the floor. I think the ball's not going to stop. I think that's going to be one of our strengths offensively. I think defensively that remains to be seen. But we want to always be able to stay 5-on-5. So that's going to be important for us, and hopefully we can execute that. So I think we'll do a better job this year of taking care of the ball. We have so far, in this short preseason. So hopefully that carries over. So we'll see.
And just want to follow up to that. Obviously, with the amount of games you're going to have to play in such a short period of time, your bench is going to be extremely important. Everybody's bench is going to be really important as opposed to seasons prior. How do you get that point across to your players that may be that 10th person coming off the bench that, hey, you're going to be just as important during this regular season as anybody else?
It's just about them being ready. We're getting them ready. We're letting them know. We're putting them in situations where they know that, everybody on our team counts. We don't have the luxury to play with 11 or 12 players. We have to play with 10, and two of those players have never played in the WNBA game before. So we just have to be ready for that. We have a relatively young team also. So it's we have a lot to learn in a short amount of time, but we're up for the challenge.
Thank you.
Thank you, James. We'll have Courtney Vanderstoot next.
Thank you, guys. Continue to social distance.
You will.
Courtney's the best point guard in the world.